Welcome to another episode of Digital Edge. Just three average Joes talking crypto. This is not financial advice. We're just here to share our experience and what we know. And we are live for round 11, January 19th, 9:30 p.m. on the East Coast, where we are.
Lucky number 11.
Lucky.
If you say so.
I'm still in the market, boys.
I like it. Bitcoin's at 35 and some change.
Nice.
When I
Let's
saw it.
stay there.
East closing in on 1,500.
Hey, yo.
That means alt season is just around the corner. If history repeats itself.
Yeah.
If history repeats itself.
That means you better get into some good multiplier coins quick.
Mid-low caps. Nothing else.
All right, let's see. I'm just going to do a quick market update.
High caps pumped solidly.
Market cap is at $1.03 trillion.
Nice.
New floor, baby.
24-hour volume, this is insane to me, is $137 billion, which was literally the market cap.
Hold on, repeat that?
The volume, the 24-hour
Volume.
volume is right now $137 billion. Bitcoin dominance still at 65%. ETH dominance 15%. And that's all the pertinent information.
What were you saying before we
Excuse
start?
me.
If you invested in the pre-sale of Ethereum,
Yeah, every $1,000 invested into the pre-sale of Ethereum right now is worth $5.6 million.
Wow.
So if you did $10,000, you're sitting on a solid 50 mil.
think about the people that, it's the same as Bitcoin. The people that forgot that they bought into a pre-sale, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
There's still people out there like have
yeah.
a huge surprise that just like totally.
I was
it's hard
helping
to forget about crypto once you're in, but you know there's people.
Oh, yeah. I was helping one of my family members. I left his name unsaid, but we were looking at his transactions, and he had something he bought in like 2018 and sent it to a wallet, probably another wallet he owned.
Yeah.
And he has no idea where it is or what the password is or anything.
How many did he have?
I think it's only like 2 ETH, but
Still. That's what I'm saying. I
Two
have
ETH's
wallets.
$3,000 right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of money.
yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
But I mean, you send something, you forget about it, and
Oh boy, he sent money to one of his trading accounts and sent to the wrong link, but it's Ethereum, and so he could see it on the chain. It was like $400
Oh,
when he
man.
did it, and he just seen it go up.
Oh.
He's like, oh
he sent ETH to like a Bitcoin wallet or something.
yeah.
Dude, so wasn't ETH at like $80 a year ago?
It was at $90 in March.
And then it just went, see ya.
I mean, that's if you put. See, that's
We're not
March
going to
is
talk
where
about.
money
We
was
ain't going
made.
to talk about what
Yeah,
ifs.
what ifs.
no.
in the
I
past.
know, but here's the important thing that we all got to keep in mind with moving into this alt season is that we need to get in good, solid projects, which I think we're all in early.
Yep.
Oh,
and
no
that's
doubt.
where.
I'm not
that's-
moving.
No, I'm not either. I mean, I'm in what I'm in
Right.
until.
Now, if something pops up that's completely new and it has like a solid back end,
I mean,
It's
there's
gotta be
always
damn
an
good.
ample. There's
Right.
always an ample.
yeah, rebase coins are. Oof, I'm glad to be done with those.
Yeah, they're hit and miss. Now the hype's dying.
Oh, they're good for one rebase token, new idea a quarter.
Yeah.
That is totally different. You had ample, then you had base, and that's about it.
I think the AI boom's coming.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I think the AI
It's
moves.
the
AI
1890. We got to find not only crypto AI but stocks, because this could be a whole new bubble.
Yeah.
Just artificial intelligence. This could be
Yeah.
huge. That's why we're all, big fans of Fetch.
Dude,
Because
the
they
more
are-
I look into Fetch, like
It's mind blowing.
it is mind blowing. Like I don't comprehend a lot of these projects because these guys are freaking geniuses. But
Right.
Fetch is so far
Ahead.
ahead.
Yeah, they created something out of thin air, basically.
Have y'all seen the Netflix show Outside the Wire? The new movie? It's only like a week old or something. It's an AI robot. It's very similar to kind of like Terminator. He's built like a human, but he's AI on the inside.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of Fetch the whole time.
Yeah, dude, they know what
I mean,
they're
it's-
doing.
He like connects to these automated agents.
Yeah, they're
like, get
autonomous agents.
information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
autonomous agents. That's everybody
I
has
was like,
their own
oh my
agent.
gosh.
So the agent deal. Like, can you explain for some of the listeners? For
Yeah,
me,
yeah, so
for me, I don't like
Pretty
that.
much anything that has power and a data point can be an agent, as long as it can connect. So basically anything, your cell phone, cars, red lights. I mean, anything that's IoT, basically, billions of devices, whatever, can connect through autonomous agents. Like ETH, smart contracts are to ETH, autonomous agents are to Fetch. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Like, that's their bread and butter. And what separates them, obviously, they're the only ones that are doing it because they created it out of thin air. They are the only decentralized open source network that you can even like build agents on. So they have a thing called the Open Economic Framework, and it's like Google for all things autonomous agents. So like I can look up anything you create or he creates, and I can build on top of that. Like it's just an open economic framework, so you can literally transact everything.
So is it an ERC20 token?
So it's cross-chain. So they have the mainnet coming up in like a month and a half, and so what that does is the mainnet will make it go fully decentralized, so it can't be shut off, I guess, and whatever you want to say. But
And that's
gonna make it in like a month and a half, really.
Dude, that's when EOS is coming out with like Profi.
Yeah.
And the there's some more news I can't remember off the top of my head, but anyway, sorry.
But yeah, no. So that's when it goes fully decentralized, and
It makes me wonder: are these teams and companies on the same page as like the Wave? Because
no, they know.
That's what about because dude, Block One, and I just watched them.
They know when to build and when to shield.
They did not say they are holding news back. They did not say anything about anything until Bitcoin crosses all-time high.
It's just
literally the next day.
It's pointless to go show your cards right now.
Yeah.
Until you know that dominance starts falling, don't show your cards. You can leak some stuff, get people excited, but these guys are just heads down, just building right now. That's all they care about. And it's a race to get decentralized because they know if you're decentralized, you can go on any exchange without any interference. And the network runs itself. I mean, obviously, you have
and
community.
FET's still not on Binance or anything.
It's on Binance, but like it's not on MTLX. That's their brainchild that they built on top of the Fetch.ai network to show the power of the autonomous agents.
Yeah,
it's automated market makers. So, it's just so next level. Even I still can't grasp like the full complexity of it. I just know that these agents are going to change the game, and the fact that it's open source and any corporate can build on top of it and use the agents and basically just create one instantly. It's just crazy.
So it's similar to ETH in the sense where you can build on it.
Yeah. So like for example,
but you have to own Fetch.
Right. So EOS can build on any company can build on any blockchain. I mean, they can just tie right in. But guess what? They got to have FET to make it happen, and they have so the FET.
And that FET gets locked.
Right. So Fetch isn't really going after the blockchain like bam, like we want to be the Ethereum or whatever. It's going up. It's all about autonomous agents. And so if you're an EOS developer, you can say, I want to use those agents for my centralized finance project or whatever they're building.
Yeah.
And they can just say, hey, call it Fetch, basically. Hey, or, we want to use some of these agents. So what they'll do is they'll get the developers, they'll talk, bam. They'll have to use the Fetch token, but you'll never know it. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So, that's the key with Fetch. They want things they know to get the mass adoption, the token has to be behind the scenes. The average user, developer, doesn't even need to worry about the token. And they have it built, it's done. And they have it where you're going to be transacting in US dollar, but in the back end's the token. Or whatever currency you're in will tie into the token, and you won't even know it.
You just remind me of something, what you just said, about, like, the average user.
Right.
We're not going to be dealing with blockchains.
Right.
We'll be using the services.
Right.
But we won't be, like, on the back end do anything. So it's kind of like, have you ever seen the movie, I guess with Steve Jobs? I guess that was with Ashton Kutcher.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking with Wozniak in the movie when they're younger. And Wozniak's talking about, like, all these crazy
yeah.
inputs and stuff and all this stuff, and Steve Jobs is like, that's not what we're doing. Like, this is going to be a simple machine because these people
can't grasp.
Yeah,
they're not going to.
Nobody could grasp what we've been in it for 3 years. The only way you get mass adoption and commercialization, because that's what Fetch is going after.
We're getting close to being in this for 4 years.
Right, 4 years. Goodness gracious. But it's to make it simple and let people know they ain't gonna know. They're not gonna know.
Yeah.
They're never gonna know.
that's so.
But yeah, dude, I'm super excited. They just came out with so they have a hospitality app they're building. So what it's gonna do is right now your hotels.com, travel wall or whatever it's called, booking.com, those guys are your middleman. So when you go to book through them, they charge a spread on the other side to Hilton.
Yeah.
And they're getting like 25 to 30% just being the middleman.
Really?
Yeah. So when you buy a $200 hotel, for example, that's so 10% be 20, so 20 be 40. So they're getting like $60 off that transaction just being a middleman because you use their search engine to book a hotel.
Yeah.
So what Fetch has done is use the autonomous agents. Everybody has their own agent. So when you're on your app, your agent is like your virtual assistant, and it learns your tendencies, okay? And so when you go to type in a hotel, you'll set it up at first. You'll say, hey, I want king bed, blah, blah, blah. I want deluxe, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so after you do that, it automatically, so all these hotels are already in. They have 770,000 hotels already on board. And so basically,
How many hotels?
770,000 hotels already going to use the hospitality. They already got them tied in. And so,
does Fetch have an app that you can download?
So that'll be coming out in Q2, the actual app. So we will be able to use the app to book stuff, flights, hotels, decentralized delivery network. Dude, Uber,
I was just sitting there thinking, think of Airbnb.
Think of everything that has a middleman is gone, basically because of these autonomous agents. And anybody can develop apps on top of this, too, which is the beauty of it. So back to the hotel thing. So you go to book a hotel, guess what? Your agent, so say you want to go to skiing in Utah or whatever.
Yeah.
You type in where you want to go, and your agents will automatically bring up all the hotel rooms there he'll find those websites, populate it, and you won't have to go through booking.com or anything like that. You put your airfare, it will do airfare, hotel, everything, your trip, all under one thing for you. And you don't have to go to multiple sites. So, old way, hotel.com, all right, we got a room, honey. Well, all right, these tickets are $1,000. You sure you want to go Delta? Well, guess what? With the Fetch app, you'll be able to just type that. I want to go to Utah, blah, 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 to ski. Well, guess what? It pulls it all right there for you. And
it could.
So Fetch gets 2 to 5%.
Really?
Yeah. So they're gonna be making money, but it beats 30%. They're only gonna charge these people. They take just the operation cost. So they're gonna go 2 to 5%, and as hotels and Booking.com and all those people are making 30% off these hotels. Imagine. So that's almost 20%, 22%, 25% that the hotels are gonna save just by kicking the middleman, because you don't need it no more.
Dude, I'm telling you, Airbnb has got to be putting a hurting on the hotel industry.
Yeah.
So they're going to be trying to find.
Yeah. So Airbnb can build an app on top.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's
so
beauty, and it's because it's open source.
Well, the thing is, it's going to. I would think that Airbnb is going to get hurt by that. Because
everything's gonna get hurt. Anytime you take a middleman out of something, they got to adapt, and you can't just adapt to this. This is a game changer.
This is a platform.
Right. And so you go from hospitality, then you go to the decentralized delivery network. Same concept. Uber right now is making 20, 30% off of every ride.
Yeah.
All right. So with the Fetch app or whatever, their decentralized delivery network, that's what the DDN, you'll be able to get a ride. And same as always, but these Uber drivers don't have to work for Uber no more. They're going to be able to work for themselves, and they'll, instead of getting only a small cut, guess what? They're going to be able to make 20%, 30% themselves instead of giving it back to Uber. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's big. That's
how they, what gets built. I'm just going by that's what's going on right now. And then they have a supply chain logistics platform, same thing. Rumors are DHL, UPS, FedEx already working with.
So they're built on top of Ethereum though.
Yeah. So they're on Ethereum. See, they're not going after like all they want is they can scale up to like almost 30 to 50,000 transactions per second.
So they're like a layer 3.
Yeah, 2 and 3 will be because they got the agents are interoperable. So they just that's the beauty of it. Any company can build on it. I know it's very.
I know it's hard to kind of.
If you're US, you want some agents to run a DEX for you, you can tap into the Thomas agents of Fetch. You got a token, use Fetch token just to make it happen, but it's cross-chain.
So does Fetch? So do the developers of Fetch have to own ETH?
Not just Fetch, because Fetch actually uses Cosmos as part of
Really?
it. Yeah,
I
a lot of
know
people are high on Polkadot, but dude, Cosmos
has a lot.
Binance is on Cosmos.
Backers.
Dude, Cosmos is like the one that hasn't popped yet. Too crazy that I'd be getting into over Dot. Dot's so high market cap, I wouldn't touch it.
Well, dude, and the thing, Dot has
Cosmos is gonna be huge.
Dot's so new. There's not. I know there's a lot going on with Dot, and
It's just hype, dude.
is it? But I was about to say a lot of it's just hype.
It's hype cycle.
Yeah.
And I'm not throwing shade on Dot because it's a great project.
Yeah, I'm with
Gavin Wood,
Dot.
he was a founder of Ethereum with all
Yeah.
them, so like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, no FUD.
Dot
it's just I don't see any real. I'm not gonna say I don't see real value, but it's not even. Dot's not live, right?
I have no clue about Dot. I just know it's. All I see is people shilling it.
Yeah, see, I mean, I'd chill it too if I had some.
I don't know.
I think it's live.
The pair change about to go live, so it's just about to go.
I think Dot's a blockchain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's ready to go.
See, I just don't like the name. I
Okay.
just don't like the name. That's the thing that I told y'all this last time, but Fetch, I did not like Fetch until I read the book, and I was like, oh, well, I'm just an idiot.
Yeah. Fetching data. And dude, think about the app. I forgot the most important thing about the app.
Dude,
the app.
Cosmos is almost $10 already.
Yeah, it was $4 like a couple of weeks ago.
It was $6 when we were talking about it last week.
Yeah, it's just flying on the radar. Like that's where you make the money, So with the Fetch app,
That's a
the
nice
best
bump
part
right
of it,
there.
$750 million in trading volume.
that's crazy.
God, look at that volume.
But yes, hey, so with your Fetch app, none of these hotels, anybody gets your data. Hotels.com, all that.
I mean, that's going to be one of the biggest things with crypto.
You control your data,
general.
and guess what? You can sell your data.
Yeah,
All within your app.
that's interesting. That is, dude.
And the UI is so freaking clean,
The
dude.
platform mindset, because that's what we're really, really moving into, is like where these it's not a company that runs the show; it's these platforms that run the show. And I was listening to this book. Do y'all need to listen, or you've got Audible? You need to listen to The Price of Tomorrow. It goes over a lot of stuff, and it's talking about how I'm not even gonna get into the book, but it's talking about Tesla. How Tesla is selling cars right now, but what they're moving toward is where only Tesla owns the cars, and we don't own the cars, and they're just a platform that you utilize. So you're not going to own cars. So, and he used an example that, did I talk about this last time at all?
Probably.
Probably. But I'm going to say it again. 95% of your vehicle's life is used sitting in a parking lot.
No shit, really?
It's 95%. So think of all the vehicles in the world, all the parking spaces you got to have in the world, because I don't think people are going to own cars one day, and that's what this book's talking about. It's like Tesla's not going to be a car company like Ford was. They're going to be a platform that you use their platform to move yourself around, which is
crazy. You say that. Not trying to bring up Fetch every second.
Dude, I'm down. Dude, tell me, because
Right.
the more I'm talking to Fetch, the more I'm like,
it's crazy.
it is crazy.
They're going after everything, so they know like
undervalued team.
Yeah, seriously. So all right, so they have this other thing. It's the parking, like so all these self-driving cars and stuff, and not just even that, just in general. So if you live at a major like overseas, they have anywhere. Basically, if you have an open parking spot, you can let somebody else have it, and they give you Fetch. They pay in Fetch, or it'll be US dollar, but on the back end it's Fetch. So if you live in a busy area in the city, they're trying to get it where people don't drive as much over there because they already have a congestion problem.
Oh yeah.
So you can lease out your parking spot. They have cameras everywhere, so the cameras know when there's one open, and then those agents talk to each other, and your app says, "Hey, there's a parking spot over here. It's so and so much money." So the higher you charge it, it's less likely. I don't know how. It's all new, but anyways, basically, you can rent out
awesome.
your parking spot.
My buddy lived up in Atlanta, or he still lives up in Atlanta, but he had to buy a parking spot.
Yeah.
He had to for work or
Yeah.
something like that. It's like $200, $300 a quarter, something like that. He sold it to somebody
Yeah.
for like $1,000 and would ride a bird. You know what a bird is?
Yeah.
Like the scooters?
Yeah.
He would ride a bird to work, and his bosses, I mean, it's a big company. They were like, "You're an idiot," But he's like,
So, yeah.
"Dude, I'm making $700
Right.
a month or a quarter."
So imagine if it's that good of a parking spot, he could even upcharge it even more on the app.
So, this is crazy because, dude,
I mean,
the market will decide the price of the
right. If
parking
it's that
spot.
good of a parking spot, he can even make more money.
It's just like tickets to a sporting event. They start at one price, and then somebody buys it, and then someone else will pay more.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Resell it.
I need to get in their Telegram and the ticket market, dude.
Yeah.
Thomas Agents for that.
Man, it's is it
Dude.
StubHub?
StubHub, Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, they destroy musicians.
Yeah.
Crypto's the best thing that ever happened to musicians ever. YouTube, there was a show on, and it was Marcus, the Camping World guy.
Yeah,
Marcus Lemonis,
Yeah.
Marcus Lemonis.
the closer.
Yeah, he was talking to all these musicians in Nashville, and this guy had wrote a song at 130 million views on YouTube. He made like $1,200 off of it.
And then somebody got
Dude, that's what I was
songs,
telling
right?
you. Like, we've got to get on Library, dude, because Library, for one, it's easier to get viewers, and it's also you make money. Like the users pay for it. So, and dude, their user, all this censor, you can't censor on Library.
That's amazing.
So that's
Crazy stuff happening, man. That's all I know. But yeah, if anybody's looking for a good company to get into, oh, dude, I want to read y'all this message about the founder of Fetch. Like, most people don't realize who he is.
Yeah.
He's just like very humble. They put him, Humayan and Toby both came from DeepMind. Humayan was actually a seed investor in DeepMind, which is now Google DeepMind. Google bought them out for $600 million. All right, Toby was head of software at DeepMind. So like these guys are not no average Joes.
Yeah.
So like this big time venture capitalist investor was basically talking about them. Basically talking about the Fetch founder. He said this guy didn't need to do another startup. He already had made serious money as a serial founder and investor over decades. He was the first angel investor into DeepMind, amongst many other things. Let's see. Let's see, I'm just trying to paraphrase here. What he's doing at Fetch.ai and MTLX is going to transform the web at large and out of DeFi on steroids. Basically saying, this guy, because he has money already, a lot of it. It's not like they're doing like these guys are like literally trying to, make game changing tech.
I think they are.
Yeah. MTLX brings it up. We're all ready for MTLX. You got that Binance trading competition about to start.
When is that kicking off?
Probably the next. I know. I don't want to like put a false date out there, but I think it's in the next couple of days or a week maybe. If I had to guess, and that's like a whole other booger.
Yeah.
They got steel, copper, aluminum, lithium, steel scrap. They even trade. They got butter on there, like the actual
butter.
Butter, yeah.
Is
It's
butter
actually
a commodity?
it's a heavily traded commodity, yeah. So, dude, you're gonna have like eventually you're gonna go to agricultural products. I mean, dude, and
Butter?
they're gonna have a fiat gateway on there eventually. I mean, and they're trying to get it regulated by London's authority, whatever, the FCA. So, like, dude, it really could be a game changer.
I never knew that.
I know we talked about it before, but dude,
I've never traded butter.
butter.
I guess I will.
Well, when the economy crashes, you'll be trading butter.
Let me get some of that butter.
Well, that's what I
So
like
cool.
about MTLX is if, for an exit strategy, like we were talking about last night,
Right.
or like I was texting y'all last night through a furious text thread, but getting, I think we all think Bitcoin's gonna boom hard into the 100,000 plus range.
I do think that.
But the thing that we have to keep in mind is the Bitcoin and the crypto cycles.
Still intact, yeah.
It's going to crash.
You can't,
It's going to crash. And when that starts happening, the exit is going to be where we have to be.
We'll go straight to gold.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
MTLX.
That was last night what I was saying.
Tether up and go straight to damn gold.
I know, that's crazy.
That is a
That's
genius
why
idea.
I was asking you last night, like, can we buy gold on MTLX? Which, I mean...
And we can be able to do that on the app
Yeah.
when it's live? Just swap it?
Beta starts in like 3 weeks.
Is there KYC on it too?
Actually, they just count autonomous agents that can actually KYC.
Because, dude, whenever
It's crazy.
I'd rather not have KYC.
I know, but
I know you
what I'm
have
saying.
to. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They're just trying to
At that
commercialize
point,
everything
yeah.
and get it where people actually use this
Yeah.
stuff instead of just being
No, I know.
speculation. Because
Well-
they got big traders coming in on MTLX. So they gotta be to get the big money in. They gotta see some.
Yeah.
They can't just be a wild west.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what it's one of those. It's a hard pill to swallow for us because we like it kind of the way it is.
Right.
Yeah,
Rebels, right.
Yeah, but
Hang on.
to get where look at what Coinbase has done.
Yeah.
I mean, Coinbase. I was reading some stuff like people were moaning and groaning about regulation stuff, but someone was like, y'all complain, but look how much money
It's poured in.
Coinbase
Yeah.
has brought in because they're legit. They've been
Right.
around for years.
Is that
They're-
where Grayscale goes through? Or do they use Gemini?
Dude, I don't know who they're getting theirs from.
They're getting a lot of Bitcoin
Yeah.
though. Dude, they bought.
I saw that.
Where
Yeah,
are
it
they
was some-
getting
It
it
was
from?
18 times the Bitcoin that was mined that day. They bought 18 times more.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
today,
was
wasn't
mine
it?
in
Like
a day.
yesterday, it's the most ever.
Yeah.
That's what they say, revolution through evolution. Yeah, you got it. You got to give and take, but
Okay.
that's slow
like
and
it.
steady. Yeah. But yeah, so I like that plan. We'll go when the market peaks. We'll get it. We'll tether up.
Yeah.
U.S. dollar coin up or whatever. There could be adding more stable coins on the platform.
RSR.
Even if
What's
we
stable
miss like the peak,
Oh, yeah. I mean, as long as you get out before the peak's over, you're good.
Dude.
you're solid.
We'll go
I mean,
straight to gold.
that's what, dude. So Jeff Burr, this is what if y'all read the friggin' novel last night through my
I read it this morning at
red
like 5:30.
wine buzz of and reading friggin' Austrian economics. Well, Jeff Berwick. I don't know if y'all. Well, I don't know. I know you follow
Yeah, he
Jeff
knows.
pretty hard. He said when Bitcoin was like $17,000, $18,000, he was like, "I'm pulling a good bit and I'm moving into gold."
Yeah.
And what happens?
Yeah.
He retains his value. Gold actually goes up. Bitcoin crashes to 2,000 or 3,000, whatever it crashed to. And I mean, that guy.
I'm sure he rebought.
Oh, I'm sure he did
Got
too.
out of his
lot.
gold and got back in.
Yeah.
Thing is, this year, like JP Morgan, like MTLX could not be launching at a better time. Seriously, with all the money printing going on, like all these big banks, they're all saying it's gonna be a commodities bull run. Like, which is very rare. You don't see these like big spikes in commodities like you do everything else, just because they're supposed to stay stable.
Yeah.
With all the money printing going around, because all this COVID mess,
Yeah.
they're calling for a commodities bull run. Imagine this launching in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Then you have the
That's because it's physical products.
people.
they're
If
betting on.
people
Yeah.
start seeing gold go up and all this, they're going to buy it. They can
Yeah, I mean, it's
speculative
physical.
just as anything else.
Yeah, physical products.
Yeah.
Instead of like companies that depend on.
And the beauty of it, you're gonna be able to,
money
you'll have
inflow.
custody of it. So like, if you go trade on stock, you're probably trading a gold fund or something.
Yeah.
This is like a derivative, so
Yeah.
it's like a duplicate of the real.
Yeah.
That's what a derivative is. So
It derives.
yeah.
So-
But anyways, dude, I don't know, man.
That book last night was saying, and this is where, like, God bless. You know when you're reading something and like you
Just
have
feeling
these
it, man.
you have these thoughts and they're unorganized thoughts, and then you're reading, and I mean, I would walk in and I'd look at her and I'd just be like, this freaking book. And I'd walk back out and go back to my office. I just keep reading and underlining and writing. And that's where I was like, this is crazy because the Tulip Mania thing, so the reason that happened was not just this hysteria over this speculative hysteria that was fully emotion driven. It was driven because there was a lot of the money supply increased because so gold and silver from the Americas was getting sent back to Europe, and there's just a ton of money,
Right.
a ton of money supply. So these people, there was so much money, just like right now, there's so much cash, and that's what I was saying. Look at what's going on with sports gambling, with the stock market, and with crypto.
Yeah.
And with just friggin' asset prices in general.
Yeah.
So it's all going up. And I didn't read this in this book, but what the smart people, what the people who are more accustomed to investing did was whenever they saw like the real speculative nature of the tulip market, they sold, and it says that they bought in town real estate in Amsterdam.
Damn.
And then of course the market crashed, and then these people got rich.
Yeah.
Off of
It's like the TikTok I sent y'all, where the guy bought all that land
Mm-hmm.
with all the money that was flowing in.
yeah.
All these farmers.
He knew it was coming.
He paid like 2x, 5x the current value to have real world asset.
Yeah. And
And
that's
Yeah.
well that's the
Hey.
real estate right now that
Oh yeah, I know.
it's crazy.
I'll save Atomic X for next time. That's a whole
Well, let's
other
go ahead and pivot to some other coins.
Yeah, what you some other stuff, y'all?
I mean, dude, EOS. I mean,
Still in accumulation.
it's unreal.
I was thinking about like some low cap coins that
What
people
about
might
what
not
was
have
the
heard
one
of.
you were talking about? What's the one he was talking about?
Render?
No,
MFT?
that one too.
What,
It was
MFT?
MFT, the old school
Mainframe.
coin. They almost
Yeah.
like an SNX type deal, synthetic.
Yeah.
Not the same product line, but they re-engineered their whole,
Yeah, mainframe has over 1 million volume every day. Spikes to 10
It
million.
did pop. I mean, I know you're talking about it like last week.
It
Talking
went
about-
up. It only went up like 20% or something.
Could be like a RSR deal. Not, it's not a stable coin. It's a finance product, but
It's at 0.0038 of a cent.
that could be like a good little, multiplier. I'm gonna
Total
buy some.
supply is already out there. All of it.
It's none in nice.
The market cap is 38 million.
Dude, you got me wanting some.
I mean, it's only ranked 318, so I mean, it has
What
room to
do you-
grow.
Have you read into what some of the products they're creating yet, or are you still researching a little bit before you fully?
I mean, there's a lot. It's the closest ones are Lind and Ave.
Oh damn! So they're
Yeah.
dang.
And if you look at Lind's chart compared to Mainframe's chart,
It's
it's,
like
very
identical.
similar. Yeah,
I'm gonna buy some tonight.
I mean, it's
I'm
crazy.
gonna buy some. I'll do it.
Do it. And then
Digital
render.
Edge.
I really want some render.
Digital Edge
Digital Edge
Capital.
trade.
I want some render token. That's the one that
I
worked
do,
with
yeah.
Westworld
Yeah. So
from HBO.
what's the supply metrics on that?
I don't know
You
about
know?
the supply. I've been reading more about the
I heard-
team and the process.
It's actually being used. Because in the
Yeah.
day,
Oh yeah, they helped create all of Westworld. Westworld's been around for what, 3 years?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm curious. Well,
MFT, right? I wanna make sure I
MFT
get it
and
right.
RNDR. It's
Can I-
only
I'm-
9 cents. Ranked 607.
Ooh, that's
Ooh,
in my
a
range
good-
now. That's in my range right here.
I like that.
What's the supply
607.
metrics?
109 million.
Only 109 million?
Yep.
What's the max supply?
536.
I wonder what
Million?
they're- That's not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad.
And it's at what?
It's at
600
9
million.
cents. Ranked 607.
What exchanges is it on yet?
It's on Who, Probit, Bilexy, Probit, Balancer.
Wow. So,
It's
it's not
So I mean,
yet-
not even tier 1 exchange.
Right. How long has it been out? Do you know? I know that's the last question.
There's
What's the-
more friggin' exchanges than there are coins almost.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Those are all going though.
No,
The regulators are gonna crack down, and if you aren't KYC compliant, good luck.
It launched June 2020.
Oh dang! So it's new. I mean,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I mean, it's been it's been working. I mean, they've been working on it for years and years.
That is crazy.
Like they work with
and the
Westworld.
token is used.
Yeah.
That's the key. The token's used to drive price. It don't matter if you go through a bear or bull.
Yeah. Distributed GPU rendering on the blockchain.
Damn.
AI.
I'm about to look. Is AI too?
I mean, that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
It's a computer building, rendering images.
Do some of that money reconnaissance.
Dude, I might check out that MFT too because it's already on Binance. So like, it just takes one little.
I mean, yeah, these are.
That shit, it popped, dude. I was like, damn, I should have. When you're talking about it,
Yeah.
I was a dabble into it, and then I was like, I'll wait. And then I happened to look at it yesterday. I'm like, dude,
That's from one of them Telegram groups. I mean, yeah, it's only got like 80 members, but
they are all about it.
No, I mean, one guy is.
What's he? It only takes that one guy.
Yeah.
If he knows his shit, listen to him.
Oh yeah, he's been in some great coins real early.
Damn. MFT.
MFT.
I remember it like it was yesterday. They made the cool commercials like out in the desert or something.
Yeah.
When they were.
2017
That's
or
been
2018.
so long ago, dude.
Yeah.
You know, that's how synthetic, the one that's like broke the top 20.
Yeah.
They
SNS.
used to be Haven or something protocol, and they just rebranded, redid everything, went DeFi. They saw the trend, and now they're probably gonna be a top 10 token by the end of the year easily.
Dude,
I also sold that early.
Well, I showed you this earlier, but Injective, I ended up getting into.
Ah, dude, it
Injective.
doubled.
Yeah.
It's up 100%.
It
I got
doubled.
in it last week, and I just got in it to show my buddy like how to.
I would have got in it. I thought it was on Coinbase because Josh kept talking SNX, and he's like,
Yeah,
I got into Injective. I was like, dang, I'm not putting money on Coinbase.
I wrote it all.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't know it was on Uniswap.
I rolled it all into MetalX. I am a MetalX bull.
Yeah, MetaX.
Well, I called him. I was like,
That-
dude, I'm trying to buy just something to show like
I
how
told
to
you to
move.
buy this.
No, I know. He just texted me and he's like, hey, you up? And I was like, I'm doing a podcast. I'll call you in a second. But
I told you to tell a boy he had some serious firepower. He could have.
dude, I know.
I know it's hard to believe
it's
a guy
funny.
on the other line like, hey, tell him to
Yeah.
throw 30 grand at it. You don't know me from John Doe down the road.
Dude, it's just funny the stock market mindset.
Oh man.
And he's like, dude, I was looking back at these charts. There's 1,000, 2,000, 8,000% gains. I'm like, they're out there, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, they're
This
out
is
there
a
every day.
different
And that's
every
funny.
day.
The hard part is just accepting missing them.
Right, and taking profits. Don't kick yourself.
Yeah.
Like
You
I
can-
made money on
You're
injections.
gonna miss multiple
But-
ones.
Yeah.
You just got to go what you believe in.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and you got to go hard.
Sometimes you just gotta go hard.
Don't
and not
over
believe in it.
diversify. Yeah. What do you think?
Sometimes you gotta trust a bunch of Canadians and
Yeah.
go all in.
Just go with it. Throw it into Rebase token and pull it out in a couple of days for a 10x.
Oh.
Dude, the Rebase token brought me back.
It did.
I'm
but
telling you,
Yeah.
I owe
They're done.
Base everything. Really.
Base and ample.
Ample.
Dude, Ample's up
was amazing.
23%
Oh,
today. I saw.
I
I
can't
care
do it.
less.
Oh, I'm not eating.
I know. I
I
can't.
mean, but I just saw. I was like,
yeah, those
ain't
days.
touching it.
But
No,
anyways,
that's crazy.
People figured that
anything
out.
else y'all think of?
And we got plenty to talk about. We'll save it for the next episode
Fetch.ai,
and the one after that.
MetalX,
Yeah.
MFT,
Yeah.
and Render.
Cosmos. Cosmos. Is
Cosmos.
Yeah,
what-
Cosmos.
We'll do some. I'm gonna do some digging into some MFT and what'd you say?
Render.
Render.
Render. I'm gonna
Render
do some
token.
digging into that.
RNDR, right?
See, those are the types.
We'll put a
of,
link to all the websites below the video also, so you can just click those and go check them out.
Well, and I think this is important from like a multiple standpoint. Just to say, for if all of our listeners, but what we do is we go like to CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, and we go to like the sub 300
Yeah.
range of coins. So because that's where your multipliers are.
Right.
Because if you're looking at something, unless you're in like a solid project, Bitcoin, Ethereum,
You
know,
got
that's
in early.
whatever.
Or,
Got in early. Those are the majors. They're not going anywhere, no matter what.
right.
So, but if you're looking for multipliers, like you've got to look down in the 100 ranges.
Anything above 200s, in my opinion, where you get your multipliers. You want that 200 to 300 or 200 to 500 ranking, and you want that joker to go to top 50, and you're probably retired.
Well,
Yeah.
because a bull run in this is stupid. So, like costs, I put in $50 in costs, which doesn't exist anymore, and it went in the bull run. It was at $1,500, the value. And guess who didn't sell? This guy. Because I didn't have a freaking clue what was going on. But so $50 turned into $1,500, and that's gonna happen this time too. It's already happening every day.
I just can't wait till all the stock guys FOMO in.
Yeah.
It's
man,
already happening.
I'm telling you, the biggest thing we need to focus on is our exit strategy.
Oh yeah, trust me.
The MTLX deal.
If
we can transfer into gold, that is so huge, and we don't I don't have to
imagine the big money. We're just little guys. Imagine I know, dude. And they're going after. I know we got to go, but they're going after the big boys, because they know they're going to trade. Yeah. They already got 30 traders that trade at average 100 million per year, already using it.
Dude, think we do 50 million a year trading. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. So.
Well, that's awesome, man. I'm really glad to hear that about MTLX because
I'm so excited.
Other than like you said, I'm pretty much in a hold position in everything I'm in because I feel like
you got your mindset. And
we're in solid projects.
Right. It's just you don't want to get out right now.
Yeah, but I do whenever this thing starts going ballistic.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
No, we're not. But when it does, I want to be able to move into something else.
Right.
But I don't like pulling out of the crypto sphere.
I like MTLX. You can just start trading butter, dude. Just transfer to butter.
Butter, the safest investment of 2021.
You're going to apply somewhere one day. God forbid you have to after all this. But you know what I'm saying?
God forbid you have to get a job.
No, I'm just saying, sir, what's your previous experience? I used to trade butter for butter and scrap steel. Oh, all right. I'm done for tonight.
Yeah. Anything else, Ghost?
I think that's about it.
Render, MFT.
Yeah,
Fetch,
I was looking at that right now.
MTLX.
EOS.
And EOS, yes.
Sorry. Dude, so EOS had a price prediction I saw today. One of these charters. $80.
Yeah, well.
And I was like, hey. Dude, what's crazy? I don't even know if y'all remember this.
Keep drinking the wine.
I drew out a little chart. That's where $80 was my price prediction.
That was your cash out point.
I really would like $100.
Yeah.
But,
don't stop believing, man. That's your baby.
God, let me tell you, dude.
You've held it this long, don't touch it. Stay patient, because it's the teams that are the quietest right now that are going to make the most progress. The big teams.
I mean, I agree, but God bless Block 1 is silent. They're not just quiet, they're silent.
I don't know, man.
That's a tough call.
I have a 3-strike policy, so if you hit 3 strikes, I'd bet.
Well, that's why, when we got out of quant, dude, I mean, I'm with you. If there's red flags, there's nothing but red flags for EOS. And that's what I made a comment on somebody's post, was like, the people who are still holding in EOS and have been holding the whole time, they're we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So we might as well
just enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the ride and all be buddies, because we've had dark days, and the thing. Oh gosh.
Cut him off. Cut him off.
I know, just the chart.
Yeah.
The chart.
$80.
The chart just kills me.
Yeah. Just keep holding.
The volume's crazy.
Somebody
push me over the edge. Somebody go buy that coin, man.
All right.
Round 11 is complete.
Round 11.
Hopefully we got a couple new coins on y'all's radar you can look into. Oh, almost forgot our giveaway. We went through all our subscribers and picked one randomly. His name is, I'm not sure how to say this, is Dan Ameti. Dan, after you hear this video, I guess just reach out, make contact, and we will send you your prize back. Got some Digital Edge merch and 0.2 ETH.
Heyo.
So enjoy.
Yeah, and just DM us on Twitter. Would that be?
Yeah. Twitter.
Twitter,
TikTok.
Send your public address.
You can comment on here if you need to, but yeah, don't put no addresses or names out there
just
for anyone else to see.
public address.
So Dan Ameti, congratulations, you're our winner
Yeah, man.
Awesome, Dan.
for our first giveaway of
Yeah,
2021.
We appreciate you tuning in.
Yep. All right, guys. Like always, you got any questions or comments, drop them below, and we will try and get them answered on the next episode. Y'all have a good night. See ya.